Captain America: Civil War. Here we go. Now I'm gonna make a point here because in this fight, in this movie, this is exactly what Batman v Superman should have been. This fight right here is exactly how Batman v Superman should have played out. But you know, I'm not complaining. I like the movie, but Batman v Superman was just a different movie. I'll just say that. But to keep the focus, on the two main people, this movie did it fantastically. You kept your main focus on your two main people, and with some other exceptions. Spider-Man. From the very beginning, I was on the edge of my seat. Woo! I thought that the events in the past movies and everything was going to lead up to the whole government getting involved and everything, but it's more recent shit that happens. It puts the icing on the cake, really. I love the conflict between how they, condensed it. I love the conflict, first of all. And I like how they condensed it down where it was just about Winter Soldier and what he has done and everything. And it was just about what Bucky has done. Rather than being, on the full scale of the comic book, which we know you can't do, because that would be like a 3-hour movie with everybody in it. But like I said, rather than the scale of the comic book and everything, and the shit that Bucky is doing in this movie, I mean, he's throwing tables and everything with that metal arm. He's like knocking down doors, punching through walls and shit. He's like freaking RoboCop, okay? But when the Black Panther finds his ass, oh, Black Panther's got, he's got the claws out, and he's got the vibranium suit on, which I didn't know his suit was completely made of vibranium. I did not know that shit, so this fucker's indestructible. Winter Soldier has pissed off a lot of people in this. I mean, a lot. But you don't piss off the Prince of Wakanda. You don't piss off the Black Panther. Because if you do, scratch the shit out of you. Spider-Man was awesome. He was awesome as hell. They even played the Spider-Man theme from the other movies, like the Tobey Maguire movies. That's what it sounded. That's what the music sounded like when Spider-Man was on screen. And I had a smile on my face the entire time. But I'm not as excited about this new Spider-Man movie that they're making as I should be, because I saw the name of it. It's called Homecoming. And I also hear that they're going back to where he was in high school again. And I'm like, what? Why? Why do y'all keep going back to when he was in high school, when he first got his powers? I mean, it was okay for this movie, but for y'all to go back, rehash the same story over again, I was like, we've seen what he does when he's in high school. We've seen who he fights when he's in high school. If y'all want to put more villains in there, that's fine. Do it to when he's older. They keep making these movies and going back to when Peter Parker was in high school. And it's like, he was Spider-Man after he graduated. So he wasn't just Spider-Man when he was in school. It's like, hey, I'm Spider-Man throughout high school. Then when he graduated, I'm not Spider-Man anymore. No, he was Spider-Man throughout high school, college, and midway through adulthood until Kraven the Hunter killed him. But that's a different story. But Spider-Man was Spider-Man after high school. So I wish they would quit going back to when he was in high school and quit rehashing the same story. Go on, move on, continue on like Sam Raimi was doing. Sam Raimi went through high school, college, and his adulthood. So he was on the right track. Pick up from there and take it away. The airport scene wasn't even the big battle. I mean, there was a big battle, but that wasn't even the main fight. There was more after that. Shit. Oh, I love this fucking movie. Just when you think that everything's fine, all the dust has settled and everybody has come together, some more shit happens. And to where it's just an all-out war again. And this time it's between Iron Man, Captain America, and Bucky. The last fight was just so intense. It was, and at one part it got emotional. And Iron Man is just so pissed off, and Captain America is just like, he's on the defensive side, like, trying to defend Bucky, just going back and forth. Kiss my ass.
Ah, you kiss my ass.
But I have to say, the last fight was my favorite fight of the movie. That was the Van Damme airport scene and all that. The last fight with Iron Man, Captain America, and Winter Soldier. That was my favorite fight of the entire movie. This scene, that was in the book. This scene, right here, that was in the comic book. Oh my gosh, that was so epic to see in the movie. And I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this, but I gotta talk about that. That scene when Iron Man and Captain America they clash, and oh my gosh, it was so good. That was the big scene, and when they were showing that part, my mouth dropped. I was just like, I love this movie. I absolutely loved it. And I give it 10 out of 10 starships. If you like, share, go to my Facebook page, Escape Reality Art. Check out some cool artwork. And I'll be posting some more stuff up on Facebook and Instagram here pretty soon. So be sure to check me out, like my page, and subscribe to this page.
Hey. I have a very important announcement to make. Oh, by the way, Gary the Gorilla here. Brad, do you remember a while back what you told me? Or what you promised me?
What?
That we would see Tarzan together. I mean, hell, you're seeing all your movies. Now I get to see mine.
This is taking a really long time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is a war.
Yeah.
A civil war.
Sith Lord Nation out.